Now, Nostalgic is doing his first month for Spider-Man, all Spider-Man movies essentially. I think it's gonna be like 5 weeks or whatever, right? So like I like to give my 2 cents on what Spider-Man, the original one, meant to me. Now, back then, even back then, when I first saw it, I was like, these effects look really cheap. When he would jump from building to building and it was dark, it looked like a freaking jumping bean in the darkness. It looked really bad. The action sequences when he was like doing martial arts, whatever, that was fine. Obvious wire work, even back then, I was noticing the obvious wire work. It didn't flow smooth because I was watching a lot of martial arts movies back then, and I know what good stuff looked like. But the message of the movie was really good. Green Goblin and his the message of Spider-Man. I always thought at that time when he sprayed him in the face and then magically he woke up on a like top of a building or bridge or whatever, and Green Goblin was talking to him. He could have took up his mask the entire time. Maybe he did, and that's how he knew to get Mary Jane or whatever. So, but the Green Goblin's message in the movie, he was a really really good villain. Definitely, probably one of the better villains that there's ever been on the big screen. Because he wasn't just like a lunatic for the sake of being crazy. He was a guy with a message to Spider-Man about how the people will betray you, and eventually they will. So like you mess up once, and you're fucked. You know what I'm saying? A good villain, cheap effects, and so-so story. Like generic story when it comes to the plot, and the extras in the movie was like, eh. But we all can't forget Macho Man Randy Savage and the moment with the robber. That was well done. The Uncle Ben stuff there, kind of forced, kind of tacked on to make Uncle Ben look like an evil asshole per se, like he's pushing too far. But yeah, it wasn't that bad of a picture. So like overall, I can see why people like Spider-Man the original one. Yeah, that's it there. But of course, 20 years later or whatever, obviously, there's been better. Like it took a miracle for Spider-Verse to come out there and actually beat that thing, and being animated definitely helped out because Spider-Man is meant to be an animated character, not live action. So that helped out make the movie better than what it is. Um, so definitely Spider-Man. If you want to say Spider-Man like the original one from Raimi is definitely your favorite one. You can do that all up and down. But Spider-Verse exists, and if you didn't see Spider-Verse, then I can see why that's number one. If you saw Spider-Verse, and then you still say Spider-Man's number one, we gotta talk.